Picture this. It's 1979. You're on the road in Spain working as a roadie for Chris de Burgh, who's opening for Supertramp. The venue? A bullring that holds 40,000 people.
But here's the thing. 40,000 tickets were sold. Another 20,000 fans showed up outside without one. Hey, it's an open-air bullring. People could hear the show, so it's all cool. At first.
Hey, it's Graham. I was there, man.
As Supertramp hits the stage, the pressure builds, the crowd surges, and suddenly, the show isn't the only spectacle happening that night. The venue is meant to keep bulls in, not out.
For Graham, a jaded road warrior who thought he'd seen it all, it was a crash course in what happens when rock and roll collides with culture and chaos. We call this episode, Get in the Ring.
Coming off a show with Supertramp, the deal with Supertramp was Chris de Burgh opened, and it wasn't an opening. There were three acts: Joe Cocker, Chris de Burgh, and Supertramp, and they were all outdoor festival shows. So they started in the afternoon. Joe Cocker would get up and do a full show, and then we'd get him off stage. Chris would come out and do a full show, and then about 9 o'clock at night, Supertramp would get up and they'd do their full show. We had one show in Madrid, and it was the show was in a bullfighting ring. But you can get like 40,000 people in this bullfighting ring. Well, there was probably another 20,000 people outside who couldn't get in, but they could hear the show, and I guess they figured, well, we'll just hang out there. But they were pissed off, and we would load our truck up, as soon as we were done. And sometimes we'd stick around for Supertramp's show, but we'd seen it quite a few times. So generally we'd just bugger off to the hotel. And we're doing this, and people are throwing rocks over the wall, and while we're trying to load the truck. And so they brought another truck up to kind of create a shield for us. And then the cops started firing tear gas over the top to get these people away from us so we could load our truck. Oh, it was like I was scared, man. You don't think, hey, rock and roll is not a dangerous game. Well, it can be, depending on where you are.
During the production of this episode, we lost a founding member of Supertramp. Rick Davies was a great keyboard player who possessed a killer voice.
Tramp was one of the first bands I discovered in my brother's record collection. Graham and I worked together 25 years ago in post-production, so I have a few personal connections with this episode.
We came up with the idea of IWasThereMan to curate and preserve the memories of our rock and roll experiences. Music shaped our lives and forged our friendships.
Thanks for joining us, and thanks to Graham for that amazing story. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and look for more IWasThereMan on all your favorite platforms.